How's the weather today? All right, time for Mexico. Mexico, eh? You ready? Ra ra ra, viva la Mexico. Right, Christmas. You go like this, Christmas. Take a pause. Go. Yeah, so if you're wondering, I'm going to Mexico with an expired American passport. So that's the nature of my travel. I'm gonna try to get my passport renewed, my American passport renewed, and some consulate over there. So, yeah. You look like one of those horror sci-fi characters. Oh, somebody else is awake.
Gracias. Hey, buddy. Hey.
For you, in the snow.
Look, Mom, no hands. That's our future world right here. Please put your hands back on the wheel.
Fly steering.
Did you pee on yourself today? What was up with that, huh? Yeah, I saw that.
I just want to fall, to run away from you today. I can fall for you.
Ladies and gentlemen, they booted me out of the flight. Yes. No, I didn't get in a fight with anybody. I wasn't screaming at anybody. It was a misunderstanding, I suppose, but it was their mistake. It takes a 2 hours trip to get there. And then by the time I arrive, I have like hundreds and hundreds of pounds of luggage, 3 different luggages. And then at least with me, I got my cat. I have a 30-pound bag. I got a 40-pound one wheel. I get through the TSA with the one wheel, which I thought was going to be the most difficult aspect of the trip. And right when my seat is called, which happened to be one of the last seats that was called, I get there and they go, well, where's the vaccination for your cats? So I reach to get that paperwork, and then it's just not there. And then they're like, yeah, you can't get into flights. And I'm like, excuse me, no, check out the government page, because right here it specifically states that Mexico does not require documents to enter as of 2019 with a cat or a dog. And I showed him the webpage. And the guy in the counter is like, oh, okay, so he's good to go, right? And he's talking to his manager. And the manager is like, yeah, but let me double check with my superior. So the manager calls over the superior. It's been like 10 minutes. The flight's about to take off. Nobody knows what the hell's going on. The superior's not getting back to them. And then I hear the manager on the walkie-talkie, specifically he states, well, if it's up to me, I would let him go. And by that time, they're already saying it was too late because the supervisor just says, it's a no-go. And I'm like absolutely enraged, right? I'm thinking, what the hell is going on here? So then I talked to the counter guy. I'm like, guys, you can see in the government page, you know that I got the vaccination because I came from California to Florida. So what is going on here? And they're like, well, sometimes the airline policies differ from the actual policies of the country that you're arriving. Technically true, except that when you read JetBlue's airline policy, there are specific policies that it's incumbent on the passenger to know what the rules are for the arrival country, which I did. So in the end, they booted me out of the flight. One thing I learned is that when things are out of your control and there's not much you can do, you just got to make the best out of it. So I'm just going to try to really enjoy my time here. I'm going to try to get back in shape, stop drinking. And yeah, ladies and gentlemen, that is the update for this channel. Now what in blazes booty shack kind of fishing boat is that? All right, nothing like riding the one wheel to the beach, I guess. That didn't work. I'm not gonna get too conspiratorial and say all this stuff has a connection, but I'm just gonna be very clear to say that there have been a few weird glitches that happen. Like I was just listening to Dollar Vigilante. I know you guys listen to him because you guys have actually commented on his comment section. For those who don't know, Dollar Vigilante Jeff, he was the one individual who went with Luke Rukowski to the Epstein Island, who they kind of, I guess, trespassed. I mean, Epstein wasn't there, he was dead, so I don't know if trespassing is the right word, but they were one of the few individuals who had the guts to actually go to the Epstein Island and check out what is going on there, to actually investigate outside of the FBI. So I'm subscribed to his channel. I think his content is very interesting. But although his content had come out 10 hours ago, YouTube wouldn't notify me until 1 minute. So it said 1 minute ago. And I click on his video and then it says the video came out 10 hours ago. Now, why would YouTube have this little glitch, right? And I thought about it and I was like, well, once again, maybe I'm getting too conspiratorial about this. But I do remember this one moment where Tulsi Gabbard had made a video. Maybe a lot of you don't know about this, and maybe I'm making, I don't know, some jumps from what could have just been a random coincidence. But she did make a video about the 9/11 connection with Saudi Arabia, and I happen to know a little bit about that. I did a lot of research on that, and I had all kinds of State Department names that were connected to a specific law firm that might be related to the funding, if nothing else, the alliance or the complicity to not investigating the crime to a specific law firm. I can name 4 or 5 individuals that were all connected, including somebody who was in charge of whether Hillary Clinton was going to get charged or not. After James Comey said, you know what, I don't know if I can judge this. It's going to be all about Loretta Lynch. Fuck it, I'll just put her name out. I don't give a shit. So I named Loretta Lynch, named a few other names, you know, Kazir Khan, and a specific law firm which they're all connected to that seems to protect the Saudi prince's interests in America, including all of Saudi Arabia. 5 minutes, not even 5 minutes after I put this comments on YouTube, on Tulsi Gabbard's site, literally naming the list and how they're all connected, Tulsi Gabbard's comment section was completely removed. Could just be a coincidence, but what I'm trying to say is glitches. Like, I don't get Jeff's video early enough to make comments that are relevant that can be seen. When I actually try to put a really nice post about these individuals, Tulsi Gabbard's account goes completely blank. Now I can't fly with my cat to the place where I'm trying to restart because JetBlue literally went against their own rules. Am I that unlucky? Maybe. That would be the logical conclusion, I guess. But the end result is that I'm not in Mexico right now. At least not if I want to stay with my cats. So, ladies and gentlemen, you make it out what you want to. I'm not going to say anything further about this. Just want to let you know that this truth teller keeps trying to say the truth But when he says shit like, hey, I got a bullet at my doorstep, organizations like Reddit, Facebook, whoever it is will instantly delete my comments. They will not let known that I got threatened. And it was actually the same week that I notified the audience that I was being threatened with a bullet that YouTube conveniently demonetized my entire channel. Now I can't say why they did that. I don't know what exact video did that. I'm just giving you little tidbit facts of what happens when you get truth teller. There seems to be a lot of weird shit that randomly starts happening in your life. Now, to me, this is a minor inconvenience, so I'm not going to try to make a big deal out of it. But you know, I just want to notify the people that I'm not in Mexico, and it's you know, it's an annoyance. It's not fun. So like I said, the only way to protect your rights is to speak out. The only way to protect yourself is to exercise your constitutional and amendment rights. And no matter how many times these tech giants tell you that they're gonna fuck with you, that they're gonna take away your business, they're gonna censor you, they're gonna gobble you up, there's no better time in modern history than to speak out your mind. And I wanna remind the audience one thing, that no matter how powerful these individuals seem, no matter how much money they can try to leverage over you, there's one little tidbit fact that people keep forgetting. And maybe I should just roll the clip because this scene will kind of explain it.
He's cut! He's cut! Russian's cut! It's a man cut! You see? He's not a machine! He's a man!
The fact still remains that no matter how much powerful these individuals seem, no matter how much influence that these individuals exert on you, they are still made out of flesh and blood. They are human. They are made out of soft tissue that will age and eradicate. They will die one day. In fact, I have it printed in my back. It's a tattoo I have. It's Omnia Mors Equat. Death levels all distinctions. And I say that for a reason, so that these self-deifying don't keep thinking that they can be some kind of God, because they're not a God. They're still under our constitutional amendments. They can try to skirt away from it, but get in a court with a good judge and see what happens. Welcome to America. This is Felipe Osario, signing out.